I have been talking to other lawyers and law students, trying to get them before their brain gets all mangled up. And we have an institution, it's the Article 3 institution. I'll be very short here, but we've had it for 223 years. It's the one that's supposed to resolve these abuses of power. I have the dirty little secret. It's out. It doesn't do a good job. It actually is its own abuse of power. Anybody read Citizens United? If that's the place we have to go, if that's the place we have to go to resolve abuses of power, there's a problem, because the institution itself is an abuse of power. It is a tyrannical, despotic form that was taken whole cloth from Mother England without change, and we need to revisit it. And I have some thoughts about that. We need to root it in the people where it should be, and it needs to not be a contest decider, because we will always lose that contest. It must not be a contest decider. It must be, as Berger said, a healer of the law. And those two things have to change, rooting it with the people and changing them from contest deciders, ritualistic, secretive, loyalty only to the institution, to loyalty to the people, and helping the people understand what is happening and how we can solve these problems together. That's when we transform that institution will now help transform us, instead of making us better rather than making us the worse for what we are. Anyway, yes,
and
it was heard.
That,
well, it was just recently heard. This is under the, I think it's called the Corrupt Practices Act, or the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, and whether there's folks who are the victims in another country can sue for justice in our courts, I believe, is the issue. It's kind of an interesting issue. And what is so, to me, disturbing as a citizen, is that for some reason the 9 folks up there, who we did not elect, by the way, but are appointed for life, by the way, and seems to change you when that happens, and they're elevated, by the way, and you better rise when they enter, by the way, or you'll be held in contempt, by the way. They have this notion, they say, gee, I don't think we should refer to the international principles of humanity. No, I don't think that would be a smart thing for our courts to do in order to decide this issue. I don't think we should look at the norms of behavior that human beings have developed for, the result of our 2 million year sojourn on this planet. I don't think we should think about that sum and substance of all that rich knowledge to determine what's fair and right in our courts. And I think that is a fundamental mistake and says a lot of their thinking, and I hope it's not saying a lot about our thinking. And I think we need to share our thinking with them, because I think their thinking needs some rethinking.